A village sarpanch was brutally murdered in Masajog of Beed district in Maharashtra in December 2024. The ripples of that incident was felt today with the resignation of Maharashtra Minister Dhananjay Munde. What has happened that triggered this resignation? Is there more than what meets the eye? I want to go across to S. Balakrishnan, Executive Editor, Free Press Journal, to talk about this. Bala, the fact of the matter here is it's a senior minister who belongs to NCP. Now that is the interesting part here. It has taken quite a few days for Mr. Munde to resign, and that too he has put in a caveat saying I have health reasons. Even though the main accused happens to be a close aide of Dhananjay Munde. We are clear about this part, right?
Valmik Karad.
Yes. Yeah. But tell us, what is it that intrigues us about this case and about the resignation of Dhananjay Munde?
Afrida, the horrific incident happened on December 9th. And today, after more than 2.5 months, Dhananjay Munde has put in the papers. Whereas from day one, Suresh Das, who is a BJP MLA from Ashti constituency, which is next to where the murder took place, he has been pointing out his finger at Dhananjay Munde, saying that Valmik Karad, he has been accused Valmik Karad as a main accused. Remember, Valmik Karad and 2 others were absconding after this murder. For several days, after several days, somebody was found in Pune, somebody else somewhere else kind of thing. But from day one, the Maharashtra government led by Devendra Fadnavis has completely mishandled the situation. And the murder, it was not...
Knowing that he is a close aide of Dhananjay Munde,
that's right.
Action was not prompt.
That's right. But Afrida, let's remove the political, whatever it is there on the surface of it. But the brutality of the murder, I don't think Maharashtra has ever witnessed such a brutal murder. More than 52 times Santosh Deshmukh was stabbed. Not a single part of his body was left alone. He was pleading. It was in a moving Scorpio Jeep. For 4 hours, the murderers were teasing him, taunting him and stabbing him all over. He was crying in pain. He said, please leave me alone. I'm very sorry kind of thing. He said, there's nothing doing. They even, the brutality was so this one, they even made him open his mouth and all of them urinated in his mouth. This is a low level to which this has happened. This incident shocked the conscience of the whole of Maharashtra. It's not the question of Santosh Deshmukh being Marathas, only Marathas were shocked about it. Everybody in Maharashtra was kind of shocked about it. But given the gravity of the situation, Devendra Fadnavis should have told Dhananjay Munde, it's not on. Please put in your papers, let the inquiry go on. And Dhananjay Munde should have been removed as a guardian minister of Beed district. But the thing is, as long as he's a minister, everybody was saying, Suresh Das and everybody, don't keep him in the cabinet because this is bound to influence the investigations. But the Devendra Fadnavis did not listen to that. It's only today, when the graphic details of the murder surfaced in the social media, Devendra Fadnavis and Ajit Pawar, who's the immediate boss of Dhananjay Munde, they had a meeting last night close to midnight, and then it was decided that Dhananjay Munde will put in his papers. But this should have happened long back. Precisely because Devendra Fadnavis and the police machinery, they had every video which was shot. Just imagine the sadistic nature of the thing. They not only murdered and tortured him, and they also took a video. That video was in the possession of the police, in the Beed police. So Dhananjay Munde, Devendra Fadnavis being the home minister also must have had access to it. So that alone should have shocked him into asking him to resign. He didn't do that. So this is very shocking.
Absolutely shocking, and I get your point about why this delay. This could have been probably done the next day.
Precisely.
Given the gravity of the situation, given the sentiments involved, the brutality of it all. It's so simple in a way that there is a conflict of interest. Here is a minister who's a guardian minister of Beed, whose accomplice, aide, close associate, whatever you may like to call him, is directly accused. The least that is expected is that a powerful minister who is in charge of that district must step down for investigation to be fair. What took Mr. Fadnavis so long to understand this, given that he is not even dependent on NCP as such to stay in power?
Exactly. Afrida, they said that he was under pressure from Ajit Dada Pawar not to ask for not to demand, or rather not to insist on the resignation of Dhananjay Munde. But what stake Ajit Pawar has got in his own constituency? He is one of the most controversial ministers Maharashtra has ever produced. There's an allegation of 90,000 crore in the irrigation scam against him.
Yeah.
Despite that, the BJP decided to join hands with him, kind of thing. And he's not going to decide the future of this government. The BJP's political stake in this government is much more than 50,000 Ajit Pawar's put together. Devendra Fadnavis should have realized that it is his image which is getting tarnished in a major way. His party's image is getting tarnished in a major way. He should have put his foot down. He should have told Ajit Pawar, sorry, there is no way in which I can rescue.
Yeah.
And mind you, even after the Valmik Karad was arrested, after a long gap, kind of thing, the FIR only accused him of extortion, not even murder was put at that time. That was a level of political influence which was brought on the police.
As it is, there's bound to be questions whether there's a cover-up, whether there is political protection, the man is politically connected, whether the accused is being shielded. All of those questions are bound to be raised.
Definitely.
In a case like this.
Yeah.
But in conclusion, tell me, Bala, now when something of this nature happens, you are saying that this puts Devendra Fadnavis and his capability in the spotlight. Are you saying that the Congress is right then in demanding that this minister, it's not enough to dismiss him, he should be expelled, and Fadnavis himself should take responsibility? What do you make of the rhetoric, the political ramifications of it?
The demand to ask Devendra Fadnavis to resign, it is too far-fetched kind of thing. You cannot directly accuse of it, but definitely Devendra Fadnavis can be accused of complete political mismanagement of this entire issue. He is a mature politician. I'm really surprised how he handled the whole issue in an extremely clumsy manner. I'm certain that the BJP High Command will ask for an explanation from him as to why you allowed this to drag on for so long. And finally, when on the second day of the budget session of the assembly, you are asking him to resign. They should have done ages back. So let's see how things
almost seemed
pan
like an
out.
afterthought. It
Precisely,
was not
exactly.
a decision that
Yeah.
was not taken at the right time.
Exactly.
Always smacks of
Exactly.
something amiss.
That's right.
And that's precisely
That's
what
right.
you
Yeah.
pointed out. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for
Thank you
joining
so
us
much.
on this.
Thank you.